Graceville family, Pastor Anastacia here, taking a second to ask you to help us grow our ministry by subscribing, and of course, don't forget to like. Hi boys and girls, and welcome back to Graceville, where God's love is everywhere. It's me, Pastor Anastacia, and I'm so super duper excited that you've joined me today as we learn more about our best friend Jesus. Today's special feature comes to us from right here in the United States, where our friend Hannah has prepared a beautiful song just for us. Let's listen in.
I am a promise, I am a possibility, I am a promise with a capital P. I am a great big bundle of potentiality, and I am learning to hear God's voice, and I am trying to make the right choice, and I'm a promise to be anything God wants me to be, and I'm a promise to be anything God wants me to be.
Thanks, Hannah. That was amazing. Boys and girls, remember, if you want to share your gifts and talents for Jesus, please ask your parents or guardians to inbox me, and I'd be happy to share it with our friends. I just love that music because it reminds me that it's nature time, and it's always such a treat. You never know who or what we'll be learning about today with our friend Ryan from Canada. So let's tune in.
Hello boys and girls, and welcome again to Nature Time at Graceville. Today, we're going to be talking about Jacana birds. Let's tune in. Jacana birds can be found in tropical regions like Australia, Africa, Asia, Mexico, South America, and Central America. They like to stay by marshes, swamps, shallow lakes, and lagoons. Jacanas have different colors according to their species: black, white, different shades of brown, with hints of yellow and red. They prefer to eat small insects, but also enjoy snails, worms, crabs, and seeds. Jacana birds are 6 to 12 inches tall with long, thin legs. They are not strong flyers and only fly for a short period of time, but they are great swimmers. They are sometimes called water birds or lily trotters because they can walk on floating leaves or lily pads without sinking. This is because their long, twig claws are able to spread over large areas. But what's most interesting about jacanas is that their fathers take care of their chicks for 40 to 70 days until they are able to find food for themselves. When fathers sense danger, they carry or hide their chicks under their wings. Psalm 91 verse 4 part A says, "He will protect you like a bird spreading its wings over its young." We don't have to worry, boys and girls, because when we have trouble, God will carry us under his wings. Bye, boys and girls. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Now that was super cool. I wonder though, what is Melissa up to? Well, let's check in on her.
Hey, Pastor Anastacia, something amazing happened.
That's awesome. What happened?
It's a miracle. God healed my friend Aaron, who was suffering from a terrible disease for 5 years.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years?
Yes, and thankfully her parents never stopped believing in God, because last week he sent someone that prescribed her a natural remedy that healed her. Even the doctors were amazed.
Now that's miraculous, but not surprising because it's never too late or impossible for God to come through for us. Wait a minute. That reminds me of our theme for this week, which simply says miracles are still possible. Let me hear my friend in Jamaica say it.
Let's go. Still possible.
And our memory verse is found in Luke 1:37, and it simply says, "For nothing will be impossible with God." Let me hear my friend Hannah say it.
testimony totally blew my mind. After 5 years, I was beginning to think that miracles don't happen anymore.
It's easy to give up or feel forgotten by God, especially when our problems seem to go on forever. That's why today's story is about a woman who really exercised her faith. She was healed after 18 years of being sick. Can you guess who today's story is about?
18 years was a really long time. I bet it was a story about the bent woman.
That's right. Today's story is about the bent woman. One Sabbath, Jesus noticed a bent woman come into the synagogue as he taught. She had a terrible sickness that prevented her from standing up straight for 18 years. She was bound up in so much pain for so long. Filled with compassion, Jesus called her to him and said,
Woman, thou art loose.
Suddenly, something happened. It was a miracle. Her back was no longer bent. For the first time in 18 years, she was able to stand up straight. Immediately, she praised God for healing her.
Wowzers! It's unimaginable that she could continue to trust God after 18 years of suffering. Now that's faith.
Most definitely. Even though it may have seemed long, it's always best to wait and trust in God. He'll always come through for us. Boys and girls, if you want to see more videos from Graceville, please ask your parents to like or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit like at the bottom of the page.
Hit the like button below and subscribe. Bye!